In this video, we're going to be looking at a question. It's based on the quadratic theory, quadratic equations, the concept of powers, and it's a past question from Maths 101, right? So, in order to solve this, the best thing to do is to study what you are given carefully, right? Study what you are given carefully, and you could notice that 4 to the power t could be expressed in terms of 2 to the power t, right? So we could write 4 as 2 squared, right? So we could write 3 into 2 to the power 2 then to the power t, right? Negative 4 into 2 to the power t plus 1 equal to 0. You get? So using the power law, we could rewrite this as 3 into 2 to the power t all squared. I hope you're not confused. This is 2 squared to the power t. That's what we had. But according to power law, we have a to the power x and then y to the power is the same as 8y x, because a to the power x then y is 8 to the power xy, and that's the same stuff here. So we could still exchange the powers, right? So that will be negative 4 into 2 to the power t plus 1 equal to 0. Very simple. All you now simply do is to say let 2 to the power t be any stuff of your choice. You could say x, right? So with that, you can now say that you have, it now imply that you have 3x squared negative 4x plus 1 equal to 0, right? And then all you simply need to do is to solve this quadratic equation, right? I know this is an exam situation you may find yourself in, right? So you simply factorize instead of using the quadratic formula. So you simply look for two numbers that you multiply such that you get 1, and you add that you get -4. And if you look at factors of 3, we have 1, we have what? 3. We have -1, we have -3. Do you get? So -1 minus 3 is going to give us what? -4. And -1 times -3 will give us what? 3. So those are the two numbers. So that will be 3x squared negative x negative 3x, because that's -1x, right? And negative what? 3x plus what? 1 equals to 0. Then on factoring, you can see that x is common to 3x squared and what? Negative x. And that will be x into what? 3x squared divided by x is what? 3x. Negative x divided by x is what? 1. Then negative, you must be careful at this point. Negative is common, right? So if you factor out negative 1, right? Negative 3x divided by negative 1 is what? Is a positive what? 3x. And positive 1 divided by negative 1 is what? Negative 1 equal to 0. So we now pick this and this. Then on successful factorization, we have that x minus 1 into 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. And then you equate each component to what? 0. That will be x minus 1 equal to 0, or 3x minus 1 equal to 0. That will be x equal to 1 or 3x equal to 1, which implies that x is what? 1 over 3, because when you divide through by 3, you get what? X as 1 over 3. So you now see that what? X is 1 over 3 or 1, or you can say 1 not 1 over 3. So you now recall, that's the main point. You now recall that 2 to the power t is equal to what? X. That means we can now say that 2 to the power t is equal to 1, or 2 to the power t is equal to what? 1 over 3. Do you grab? Now, that's why you must be conversant with your index laws. So go and revise them. Go and revise the index laws. Now, 2t to the power 1, how do you solve it? You can rewrite 1 as what? 2 to the power 0, because you want them to have equal bases, and then you solve the equations on top. Do you get? Because 2 to the power 0 is what? 1. Any number except 0 raised to 0 is going to give you what? 1. Do you get it? So that means you can now say that t is equal to 0, or 2 to the power t equal to 1 over 3 cannot be solved anyhow, right? Because 2 to the power 1 is 2. So the answer to the question lies in between 0 and 1, which we cannot just determine it with So what do we do? So our job now is to solve the equation 2 to the power t equal to what? 1 over 3, and this is not difficult. What do? You find the logarithm of both sides, right? That's a way of solving some all these questions. Find the logarithm of both sides. That will be the logarithm of 2 to the power t is equal to the logarithm of 1 over 3. Are you with me? So using the logarithm laws, right, that says that log a log b base 8, where b is raised to n, is equal to n log b base 8. So we can bring this t down. Do you get? That will be t log 2 is equal to what? Log 1 over 3. Do you understand? And then our goal is to get the value of t. So we divide through by what? By log 2. That means that t will be equal to what? Log 1 over 3 divided by what? Log 2. And then you should also know this law. Jot this down. That log b over log a is equal to what? Log b base a. Do you get? So we can write log 1 over 3 divided by log 2 as what? Log 1 over 3 base what? 2. Do you get it? Very simple. Or if the whoever is setting the question wants to rewrite it, you know that 1 over 3 is the same thing as what? 3 to what? To the power minus 1. Do you agree? Using the negative index law that says a to the power negative n is equal to what? 1 over a to the power n. Do you get it? And then base 2. So this negative 1 can come down and be what? Minus log 3 base 2. So any of them will be accepted as the answers. Thank you so much for watching this video. Right? Please, if you are not a subscriber to my channel, please do well to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. Like this video, share this video, leave a comment, and my number, I hope you've seen my number on the screen. If you have questions that relate to this, please do well to contact me, and I'll be very happy to respond. Thank you so much for watching the video once again, and have a nice day.